Hello all you beautiful cardboard degens. Welcome back to the Old Guy Studio. It's finally here, the ever elusive second SGC submission blind reveal. I had to hunt these babies down, but I finally did get them. I feel like I crushed my first submission, and I probably won't be so lucky on this one. And here's why. Some of these cards are straight up childhood nostalgia. I pulled them when I was just a little crumb snatcher. Honestly, I'm shocked any of my old collections survived after the way I treated them as a kid. Some of these are higher end cards, and I knew they weren't 10s. They had minor blemishes on them, but I wanted them slabbed just to make it easier to sell them. Selling cards with blemishes that are raw can be a nightmare, and I've heard all the horrible refund stories on eBay, so I figured if it's slabbed it makes it a lot easier. I don't have to tell somebody this is raw but it has this problem, and then they get it and don't like it. So I'll try to remember where each of the cards came from, but they've been out of my hands for so long, I probably don't remember exactly where they all came from, but I'll do my best. And I didn't want to peek at the grades online and ruin the surprise. Or my sadness. I'm not sure which is going to happen. If you've never graded cards before or used SGC, here's my old guy take. The submission process is super easy. The hardest part really is picking which cards you want to send and making sure they're prepped for the tuxedo. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Smash that like and subscribe button. I'm on a roll and I'd like to keep the momentum going, so please help me out with that. Drop a comment below. What do you think of this submission? And have you graded any cards? And if so, which grading company do you use? All right, it's enough rambling. Sit back, buckle up, and prepare to be held verbally hostage as I rip into these SGC packages. So I'm going to do a quick... Oh, I don't think I need the razor for that one. I'm going to take this off cam for a quick second as I bang the camera. It's amateur hour. There we go. That way I don't reveal my address and I don't have any of you guys showing up and eating me out of house and home. There's number one, and I'm going to rip number two off camera without banging the camera this time. And try not to pop the bubbles, because I hope that wasn't too loud on your ears. And then the big boy. Get this out of the way so I don't slice myself. There we go. All right, again, off camera so I can take my address off. All right. So I'm going to start with this little stack right here. Some of these are, actually this stack right here is really nostalgia. These were sent in on the special. I think it was a vintage 70s and 80s special, and there's $12 a card. So I figured I had some of these that are just my favorites, and I've held on to them for so long, I might as well just send them in. Who cares what I get for a grade? This is one of my favorite players growing up, Ray Bork. And you're probably looking at this and like, what the heck is this? They actually put a scratch off, like on a scratch ticket, and you had to scratch that off to see whose name it was. How I stopped myself from scratching that as like a 7-8-year-old kid, I have no idea. But this is his 1980-81 Topps. If you don't know anything about Ray Bork, look it up. This is probably one of the best defensemen to ever live. And of course, the top two, Bobby Orr and him, are both Bruins. And I got, before I even reveal it, I'm guessing 2, 3 at best, because if you could see how off-centered this is, and it's old and it's lost its luster, and somehow the corners survived. So let's see. Oh, okay. I'm rather happy with that grade. I had no idea it was going to be that high. And the back actually looks hefty. I have no idea how I kept this in this good condition. I flipped cards as a kid, stuck them in my wheels, put rubber bands around them, so I'm not really sure how that happened, but that's a big W. This next one is definitely a favorite. I pulled this myself, just like the Bork. It's the Jerry Rice 1986 Topps rookie. A lot of corner issues. This has been bounced around a lot. 5 at best, or 7, even better. I'm not sure how that got a 7, but yeah, you can see the corners, but actually the centering was I remember the centering was decent, and I was kind of shocked. But the corners were the one that really hurt this one. But a 7, I'll take that all day long. That's way better than I thought. And then the famous Ken Griffey traded card. This is his rookie. I bought the traded set as a kid, and it's been sitting in its box all this time. So it's an 89 Topps traded Ken Griffey Jr. Brian, you watching? And it's an 8. I thought this had an outside shot at a 9. That's okay. I'll take it. The corners looked really good. I can see a little divot down here now that I'm on that corner. I know on the camera. But overall, I will happily take an 8. Brian, my local LCS owner, is a huge Ken Griffey fan, so I'm sure he's drooling at that one. Okay, and then the other SGC special, and I'm going to apologize for my voice. It's that time of year, so sinus infections happen, so got a crabby voice, so I'm going to apologize ahead of time. And hopefully it doesn't crack out on me. But the second part of their special this month was also football. I think it was 2000 and up, or 2010 and up till current, and that was also $12. So I said, you know what the heck, I'm going to send some cards in. So I almost never buy football cards, and the ones I usually do buy is I buy Optic, because I just think Optic cards they look amazing. And I hope that maybe Fanatics will buy Panini, because they make some beautiful cards. And if we could just get them to do a little better QA and allow Topps and Panini just to compete under the Fanatics umbrella, I think that would be great. Anyways, enough talk. I pulled this, and this is a 10. So if you watch any football, this kid killed it last year. And I had his rookie card kicking around. I figured, why not check it? And I got a 10. Happy about that one. All right, here's the next one. Josh Allen rookie card. I have a few rookie cards from this set, and I thought this one looked really good. I'm a huge fan of Josh Allen. I know, how can a Patriots fan like a Buffalo Bill, but I just love watching him play. And I've been sitting on this forever, so wow. I did not think it was going to get that high. I was hoping like maybe a 9 or an 8.5. I will happily take that. I didn't even think it had an outside chance at a 10, so the fact that I got a 9.5, very happy with that. I'm going to readjust these a little. 10s, 9s, and everything that's not. Okay, next one. Same set. Saquon Barkley. What a year this kid had, huh? This might be the first time in my life I rooted for the Eagles ever. And I was so happy this kid won. And I don't know if you guys watch football at all, but there was one point where he was going for some type of record, and the coach came up to him and said, "Hey, we're thinking about putting the other guys in, but I'm paraphrasing, but if you don't mind, we'll put the kids in." And he basically just said, "Yeah, let Gainwell eat. He needs to eat." And he basically voluntarily took a seat so the other guy could go play while he was going for a record. Good dude. Oh man, I did not expect a 10 on that. I've been sitting on these for so long. And when I collected back, whenever I bought these, I had no idea what grading was. Didn't really pay much attention to any of it. So I'm shocked this made it. I had it in a penny sleeve. I give myself that much credit. Okay, that was shocking. And the next one is I've really become a huge fan of this guy. Same set, Donruss, 2018. This is a good set. I just like the way this guy plays, and he let it all hang out, and Cleveland really screwed him over and jettisoned him after he went out and played hurt. And every time this guy wins, I'm super excited. He just sticks it to Cleveland. And this one got a 9.5. I knew it was off-centered, so I didn't think I'd have a shot at getting a 10. But one of my favorite QBs, so why not? So I'll happily take that. Okay, so that's enough for the specials. We'll get into the big ones. This is legitimately making me worried because I don't know how this one's going to be. I know I sent some cards in I knew would not get 10s, and people say, like, why would you do that? I just wanted to have them slabbed because you know, even though I've only been doing YouTube for a couple weeks now, one of my goals is to create an eBay store and sell some cards. My collection's too big, and I need to stop paring it down and just kind of focus on my PCs. So let's start with this one. I was shocked I had these kicking around. That's Tariq Skubal, and that's his rookie debut. And I really like these waves. I think it's a pink wave refractor. I sent in 2 of these. One I thought was a 10, and one I wasn't sure. And that's a 9. So I bet you that's the one I wasn't too sure of. I can't remember exactly what, there was something slightly wrong with it, but I thought it would get a 9.5, but I guess I was wrong. So that's fine. I'll take the L on that one. Next one. Okay, here's the other one. Same card, rookie debut, and this is the one I thought was a 10. So cross your fingers. Oh, okay, I was right. I will take that. That's a W. All right. Next one. Oh, I had to send this one in. Since now he's a Red Sox. I had a couple nice ones of his, and this was the one that I thought was the best, but we shall see. A 9. I wonder what I missed. I must have missed something, because I thought this had a shot at a 10. Well, no, it's off-centered. I can see that, but I thought the back being off a little would... There's got to be a surface issue. There's got to be something wrong with it that I missed. I'll have to look at it. That's a bummer. I wanted that one to grade well. Next one, Ohtani. This is the oil spill out of 150. Sky blue refractor. And I think this is an oil spill with a circle around there, which means it's a rare version of the Topps Finest. And this one I thought looked really good, and I thought at worst it would be a 9.5. At best it'd be a 10. And it's 9.5. So I guess I'll take it. I would have rather had a 10, but that's the one thing I like about SGC over PSA is in PSA, if it's not a 10, it's a 9. SGC, if it's not a 10, you got a shot at getting a 9.5 and adding a little extra value to it. So sad it's not a 10. I'll take a 9.5. All right, next one. This one was a selfish ad, though I still might sell it. I'm not sure. This is David Ortiz, and this was the player variation short print. It's 2022 Topps Update. I'm pretty sure this one's a 10. I don't want to jinx it. It's a 10. I was sure that this one was going to get a 10. It just looked, everything was crisp. Everything about it. That's really cool. Not to mention David Ortiz is awesome. All right, next card. This is Cal Raleigh. This is another short print. This is his cooler shower. And obviously it's a rookie card, even though it's hard to see. That's the year they made them tiny. 2022 Topps. I thought this one had a shot at being a 10. I'd say at worst 9.5. I really hope it's a 10 though, because I like this card. Oh, well, it's a 9.5, which is fine. I wasn't sure, and I know there was something on this that, whether it was slightly off-centered on the back, it was definitely left to right off-centered. And I thought that was the only thing I saw of it. There weren't any surface issues. The corners look good, but I guess I'll take the 9.5. Next up, this is a Derek Jeter. This is a player variation. I thought this was a super short print, but I could be wrong. I'll have to look at the code after I do the grade. I thought this one would be a 10. Let's just see. It is. It's a 10. All right, let's look at the code. See if we can see it down there. Yeah, I'm just going to zoom the camera in. That's 66. Check the Cal Raleigh. That's 60. Huh. It says player variation, but for some reason I thought it was a short print. So maybe it is a player variation and the Cal Rally is a short print. But I'd have to go look at my notes again. Anyways, it's a 10. I'm happy. It's Jeter. This next one is one I was really happy. I have a giant box of short prints. And I thought this was just a short print. I didn't realize it was a super short print. And that's Albert Pujols, 2022 Topps Update, and he's pitching. I'm almost positive it's a 10. It looked really, really good. And I had no idea this super SSP was just sitting there. And I got a 10. That's awesome. I'll probably sell this one. I'm not, even though obviously Albert Pujols is awesome, but it's definitely not one of people I PC. I just had a giant stack of short prints and I just pulled out a bunch that I liked, and obviously his jumped right at the top. Next card is one of my favorites in this whole submission, and I'm really worried about it because this is the Invicta James Wood. This is his first Bowman year, but on the Invicta they don't put firsts, and that's his on-card auto out of orange out of 25. And I pulled this out of probably like maybe a hobby box, but I'm thinking it was like a mega box or something. Whatever, when I hit it, I couldn't believe it was there because I didn't think it belonged there. Anyways, it's an orange refractor, Invicta autograph, James Wood. Going to be playing big time this year. I really wanted a 10, but I know these really thick cards are hard, so I guess I'll take a 9.5 at worst. We know the auto's a 10. Well, it's a 9.5. This is a super thick card. It's in the new holder, and you can see the extension on the holder. I really thought I'd get a 10 on this one. I took such good care of this card. It's an awesome card. Obviously, it's James Wood. It's an auto. It's out of 25, and that's his first Bowman year. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm still taking 9.5. I'm not going to complain. This is another one. I love this card. I pulled this out of a Mojo pack in 2024 Topps. It's Bo Jackson. And unfortunately, it's a sticker auto, but that's still okay because he never signs. This one was a little off-centered, and you could probably see it left to right. And I'm like, this is probably a 9, but I don't care. I want it graded. And I'm guessing 9. At best, 9.5. 10 auto and a 9. I kind of figured that. However, that's fine. Probably one I'm going to sell. I think it was off center on the back a little too, but overall, this is a gorgeous card, and it's Bo Jackson, and he doesn't sign a heck of a lot of stuff. And when I pulled this, I couldn't believe it. Unfortunately, that goes in the 9 pile. Oh, and here's the next one. Skeens, Golden Mirror, 2024 Topps Update. I got this in the first jumbo box I pre-ordered from Topps. Actually, in that box, I didn't even get an auto, and I didn't care. I never even called them to get my auto back because I got this, and I didn't care. I thought this had a shot at a 10. It's probably a 9.5, but I'll take a 9.5. Just please don't be a 9. It's a 9.5. I thought it was. It was slightly off-centered, left to right, and it was right on the cusp of being 60-40 or 55-45. And the grading tool I had, it was right there. Every time I moved it a smidge either way, it bounced around, and I just wasn't sure. And I said, you know what, just get it in a slab anyways. It's worth a ton of money as it is. 9.5, I'll happily take that. The next one is probably the best card I sent. And I'm really worried about this, and I'll tell you why. 2024 Topps Chrome Update, Paul Skeens, rookie autograph, purple speckle out of $2.99. The front looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. When I was first looking at this, I went, oh my God, do I have a pristine card? Is this going to get one of those pristine labels? And then I turned it over, and there's a small fingernail print on the back. Probably when they were signing it. Who knows? So it's probably a 9. I was hoping maybe I get lucky and get a 9.5, but the fingernail print's big enough that it's probably a 9, and I hope it doesn't go lower or I'm cracking it. That's a 9. Let me see if I can find the fingernail print on here. Oh, you know, I left my overhead light on like a dummy. Normally I shut that off so I get less glare. I can't find it on here, but there's a literal fingernail print impression on it. And the only way I could find it was under a microscope. And I kind of figured that was going to kill the grade, and it did, unfortunately. All right, next up. Another Skeens. Skeens yellow. I'm pretty sure this is a 10. And it is. This looked really good when I sent it in. So that's a score. These next one, this is the one I think it is. I had two of them. One I wasn't sure of. One I thought would get a 9.5 or a 10. 2024 Bowman Megabox Skeens. This one is off-centered, and I just said, screw it. I'm just going to send it in. Hopefully I get a decent grade. And it didn't. Okay. It's a 9. Oh, well. I took a shot. There's another one of my favorites in here. I'm super high on this kid coming next year. He blew out his knee, I think, in winter ball last year, so he missed the whole year. I'm pretty sure he's playing second base every day. 2024 Bowman, Ronnie Mauricio, Gladiators of the Diamond, and I believe this is a case hit, and it's a numbered mini diamond refractor. This looked really good. I thought this was a 10. I'm just going to say that. And it is. That's awesome. And there's the number right there. That was a nice card. All right, another Skeens. I don't know if this is the one that I thought was a 9.5 or the one that I thought was a 9. So now I'm worried that I might even get worse. I can't remember if there's anything I thought there was wrong with this one. Huh. Ouch. What did I miss on this card? I'm looking at it and the centering isn't that bad. It's definitely off on the back, but I thought they'd both get 9s and maybe one would get a 9.5. Oh well, that's my worst grade. Well, my worst grade I've ever had outside of the vintage stuff I sent in. That's sad. All right, Mookie Betts, 2023 Topps Chrome Magenta Speckle Refractor. I thought this one had a shot at a 10, which is why I sent it in. I love Mookie. I miss him. Wish he stayed a Red Sox for life, but it is what it is. 9.5. Damn. I thought this was going to get a 10. I was actually pretty confident about this one, so I must have missed something. This next one, Junior Caminero. This is 2024 Stadium Club, not 23, where 2024 going yard is a really rare pull, where in 2023 they were pretty common. Obviously it's Caminero. I'm psyched for him. I think this is a make or break year, and I think he's going to make it. I think he's going to kill it. And these are really hard to grade. So I said, you know what, just roll the dice. See if I can get a 10. Probably not. It'd probably be a 9 or an 8, just because. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll take that. On a die cut, a 9.5. I'll happily take that. All right, I'm actually not upset about that one. 2 left. I know I've held you verbally hostage for a long time. I apologize. I love this card. This card has so much eye appeal because his uniform, I'm colorblind and it looks like it matches. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm a fool. It's possible. Anyways, 2024 Topps blue foil out of $9.99 Junior Caminero rookie card. Got a 10. Nice. Good looking card. This is the number 983 out of 999. Happily take that one. Okay, I hope this last one's a 10 because those stacks are looking pretty dismal. All right, 2023 Bowman Megabox Chrome Prospect. First Bowman Junior Caminero. I think this one was off center a little bit. I'm hoping it still gets a 10, but it might get a 9.5. It got a 10. Wow. Sweet. Okay. Well, I was really worried to start, but my 10 pile is higher than my 9.5 pile, which is higher than my 9, which is higher than the one bad grade I got. So, you know what? I'll take it. It's not as good as it could have been, but I'll take it. That's it. that's a wrap. My second SGC blind reveal. Thanks for letting me hold you verbally hostage for over 20 minutes. I apologize it took so long. Coming up next, Rookie Card Explosion Box is supposed to be here tomorrow if I don't have a war with my mail carrier again. That's tongue-in-cheek. He's awesome. There's no war. Another heavyweight box battle. I'll have that. If I don't get my Rookie Card Explosion Box tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow. And then I have a ton more of 2025 goodness. I can actually give you a sneak peek of one. I have one of these bad boys. It won't even fit on the camera because it's so big. Anyways, I got a super box because I had to try one. So, before you go, please don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment below. And turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Also, check out the video linked in the upper left. You don't want to miss that one. With that said, get off my lawn, eat your veggies, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and stay awesome, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.